Hi, I'm TJ Pierce with Pierce Family Wellness, and Dave has invited me to start a conversation with you about wellness. So, at my studio, what we try to look at is we look at four major components of wellness. We look at purpose, recovery, nutrition, and movement. To keep it short today, we're just going to focus on movement and why should you move and why should you start a movement program now. The biggest thing we get when we move is we get a pumping system through our body. So we pump the lymph fluid, which helps our immune system. We pump the blood, which feeds all of our organs. We pump with our diaphragm, which helps us bring oxygen into our body. We build muscle tissue, which helps us burn calories throughout the day and just really helps us get around more functionally in our life. So I know recently Dave challenged you guys to pick an event, a physical event, and give it a shot. So Dave has chosen the Tough Mudder. He's going to train with me and my crew to do the Tough Mudder this year. And so what I would like to offer you today is a quick, easy program to help you get started to kind of take on whatever event you have chosen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make my exit and I'm going to leave you with three of my favorite exercises for strength, flexibility, and cardiorespiratory fitness all in one. Each one will be looped for about 40 seconds, and I'll take you through how to do each one and how to do it properly. And with these three exercises, my promise to you is that if you take these three exercises and you do them for a minimum of 30 minutes per time, and you do that 4 days a week, in the next month you're going to find yourself stronger, leaner, healthier, and happier, and more importantly, you're going to be a better influence to those around you to help pull them up to a higher level. So with that being said, I wish you good luck, and hopefully I'll see you in about a month to talk about our next subject. Best of luck. Our first movement is the mammalian crawl. So the mammalian crawl is to help really strengthen your abdominal sling system, which basically connects your left hip to your right shoulder and your right shoulder to your left hip. So what we're looking to do is to get down on all fours. You want to try to keep your shoulders, knees, and feet all in a line. So you don't want your knees kicking out to the side nor kicking inside across the midline. From there, you're just going to crawl with one hand in the opposite leg, keeping your pelvis tucked underneath and keeping yourself low to the ground. Make sure you're really squeezing with your fingers as not to let the wrists get compressed back onto the cavitate bones. Exercise number 2 is horse walk. You're simply going to take a nice wide base. You're going to pull your belly in towards your spine, tuck your chin and lift your chest, and you're going to glide from one hip to the next. You want to make sure that you get one leg completely straight before switching over to the next leg. This exercise is really going to help you stretch the inner thigh as it helps you strengthen the outer hip muscles, so those big strong glute muscles. This will really help your frontal plane stability, so helping you not to sprain ankles, not to injure your knees. We also want to look for your foot placement on horse stance. So you want to make sure that your feet are pointed straight ahead. There's a tendency to turn your ankles out. We don't want to do that. So everything on your feet is moving straight ahead, and your hips are moving from side to side. The final exercise we're going to do is runner's lunge with a hamstring stretch. So this is again to help stretch out your inner thighs as well as your hamstrings. So you're going to take a big lunge, you're going to drop your elbow inside that same knee, and then you're simply going to push your weight back, tucking your chin down towards your knee. You want to make sure you take a good long stride, and you want to keep that front heel down. So there's a tendency to lift the front heel in this phase right here, glue that heel down, drop the elbow down, push it all back, and tuck your chin. You should feel a really big stretch in your low back, into your hamstrings, and into your calves. Also make sure, as always, you're keeping your belly pulled into your stomach, keeping the core tight, and looking for that real good posture. 30 minutes, 4 times a week. You'll see changes in no time. Good luck!